Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World Tanks. So as you can see, this is Cheezix and his WZ111 Model 14, and his barrel is almost touching the ground. That's interesting. Anyways, so this is a, obviously a tier 10 game on Provka. Yeah, that map I can kind of pronounce sometimes, you know, from fully awake. And so, yeah. Oh, wait. Is he actually? Yes, he is actually in a platoon. He's got Mr. Giorgio in the IS-8 over there. And in the Lorraine 40T, we have Patamon. We're just going to go with Pat. So Cheezix is going to push up the middle. We have a 12T doing a suicidal scout run. Oh, that pains me. The 12T is an excellent tier 6 scout. Don't use it for suicide runs. That's not helpful. Cheezix is trying to snipe the cupola on the tortoise and get some good early game damage in before, you know, he gets spotted and shots turned on. Beautiful shot. Sniping at a weak spot and actually doing 400 damage to the tortoise before the tortoise can, well, figure out where the shot came from or retaliate. Now our only scout is dead, and he did nothing. Please don't do that. It pains me. Ooh. Good shot into the side of the leopard. I would have liked to see him aim a little bit more before letting that shot go, but that's okay as it still hit its target, so, you know, we'll excuse him, right? Nice shot into the 121. The only thing I can say, Cheezix, is when you're doing this and you're trying to snipe in on something that's so far away, pull your reticle out one more, like zoom out one frame, and until you find your target and then zoom in. It's much easier to find your target when you're zoomed out a little bit than when you're sniped in all the way. I currently have my sniper set to about halfway between zoomed in and where the sniper mode starts, and that way I can always find my target really fast as soon as I hit the sniper button. As soon as I switch into sniper mode, I can find my target and then zoom in if I need to. What is their IS-3 doing? Well, apparently he's committing suicide, and so our team obliges, and he's dead. And that is the side of an E100, and if Cheezix wants, if he can get a shot into the side of an E100, he's going to take it each and every time. Or, you know, the side of an IS-3 turret will do that too. Unfortunately, IS-3 gets away. Sad, right? Now we just have to be certain, or sure, wow. We just have to make sure, wow, I did not expect that shot to go in. That we don't shoot the mouse and the mouse doesn't shoot us, because apparently the mouse is aiming at the E100 behind us. Or maybe he is just aiming up on the hill. Either way, somebody was aiming at us a second ago. Oh, that was the back of the mouse turret that I saw. That's what I saw. Oh well. Either way, shooting the mouse in the back would be bad, as would shooting Pat in the back. However, the enemy AT-7 does not feel any shame in shooting us in the back. Wow, nice shot taking out our ammo rack. Nice return shot, dishing out about a third of his health and damage. And there is the decision to repair the ammo rack and let the tracks repair themselves. And that, I think, was a good decision. He's going to have to let his aim settle in a little bit. Didn't let his aim settle in long enough, and a snapshot has finally missed the target. As a T-29 pushing up. Wait, why is there a T-29 in a tier 10 game? Why is there a T-29 in a tier 10 game? Because he's platooned up with the IS-7 and the IS-3. Ooh, that's not a fail platoon. That's just really unlucky. It happens sometimes. Poor guy. Unfortunately For our team, the T-29 actually has the frontal armor to be able to take on tier 10s, as long as he's somewhat hulled down. And the fact they still alive tells me he's been hulled down quite a bit. That MEIS-3 takes a nice shot, and one more in about a couple seconds and we should be able to finish him off. There's a lot of enemy pushing down that flank, and we're going to have trouble. I think that may have been an E100 shell that just bounced off the front of us. Lovely. Now there's an E100 shooting at us. Now, at this point in time, Cheezix has done almost 4,000 points of damage with only 8 shots. Ooh, shooting at the front of an E100 turret, probably not the best idea. Though, you might as well take the shot on the off chance that it happens to go in and just pisses off an E100, which is always hilarious to do, by the way. And I recommend it anytime you get a chance to. Piss off the enemy E100s though. Pissing off friendly E100s, just silly idea. Beautiful shot into the side of the E100's turret, takes out 500 hit points. That was a pretty high roll. And IS-8 looked at us, but apparently the shot ducked and hit. I'm gonna guess it hit the side of his tank and not the front of his turret. Good. And that is the side of T-29. That's a dead T-29. Side of an IS-3, also in pain. Ooh, another high roll. Telling the IS-3 not to bother poking his head out over that cliff again if he wants to maintain his health. E100 not paying attention. Ooh, ram the T6, ram the type. No, don't. Oh, I was hoping to ram him. Yeah, now you're in trouble. Good. Oh, there goes our ammo rack again. Wow. 41 health left. Who's gonna win this fight? Thank you for the ram kill. Wow. Okay, that was an intense battle. For those of you, I'm going to pause that for a second. Okay, so for anyone who's in this kind of situation, don't go into sniper mode. Just don't. Yeah, spin the tank and the turret the same way the entire way around. Or if you don't think you can spin your entire tank around fast enough to keep up with the scout, drive towards the nearest large obstacle, like that ridge line. You can scrape him off, and he can, or at least put your back to it, so he can't circle you anymore, and just keep rotating your turret. Either way, spinning in place, or spinning your gun one way and your tank the other way is never going to work. You got lucky, son. Oh, wow. Well, okay, lucky may be an overstatement, because he is down to 41 health with 5 tanks left on the enemy team, and he is ammo racked. This is going to slow down his killing potential a little bit. Now, we currently have an AMX 5100, an IS-3, an IS-8, and let's see, what else? Oh, come on. There we go. Stop it. I'm trying to look behind him. There we go. What is that? Oh, it's an E75. Of course it's an E75. All of which who have decided that they don't need to push forward because they're camping our base. They're going to make sure our base is nice and safe. The problem with that is if they keep making sure our base is nice and safe, we're all going to die. Ooh, side of an E75 turret. I will take that shot any day of the week. And any tank I go up against C75s with too. Now, I'm not certain how many of the guys back there are AFK, but the IS-3s don't have, or the IS-3 doesn't have a kill. Neither does the E74 or the IS-8. So it's quite possible that some of those guys are AFK or giving up on us. Oh, good. Well, that evens the odds a little bit now. So now there's only the Taurus, who's currently going head-to-head with our E100 over there, we have the Waffentrager, and there's an IS-3 out here somewhere. And is that the IS-3? No, the platoon of well, unfortunate. The unlucky platoon is all dead. There's a random other IS-3 around here somewhere. Now, with only 41 health, you can't really take a shot. So, you really do need to be careful. However, somebody's got to light them. And, well, actually, I guess we do have some guys pushing up. So, ooh, IS-3. IS-3 is dead. Anyone else? E100 is dead. That's bad. So now Tortoise is back there. Tortoise is actually doing a fair bit of damage, and I think that we're probably the only ones who've done any damage to him all game. That was 400 at the very start. Looks like our E75 is in fact still gonna guard the base. Enemy Waffentrager. Now he is going to be a small problem. He can dish out quite a bit of damage, and these long range shots are having trouble hitting him. Come on. The problem with being aim erect is that one miss and you have to wait 30 seconds before you can fire again. Don't miss, don't miss. Ooh, beautiful shot. I didn't see how far away that shot was. Wow. I almost feel like going back and figuring out how far away that shot was from. Come on. Reload. There we go. Another 400 damage. Tortoise is going to be dead in one more hit from somebody. And it looks like the Waffentrager has backed himself into a corner. He's currently going head-to-head with an AMX 5100, and that ends badly for him. And that is the game. Wow. Great game. 4,400 experience with his daily double, with premium. Earned him the Ace Tanker. That's a lot of credits. Nice job. Spartan, Confederate, and High Caliber. Wow. Normally the High Caliber, most frequently the Top Gun Award or Radley Walters goes along with that. Not so much Confederate, but as you can see, he creamed everybody, and he only got the one kill on the Type 64 that he took it. Everybody else he did damage to, and then left somebody else to clean up the mess. 8,751 damage dealt. Wow. Tier 9 and Tier 10 game and did more damage than the next two guys combined. Wow. That's pretty awesome. And look, that's our E75 that was guarding our base the entire time. Yeah. And this Taurus deserves some props. He did really well in that game. Just unfortunately for him, our team was better. 26 shots fired. 18 direct hits, or 18 hits. So, yeah, that's because he spent a lot of time not aiming in as long as he should have. Though the aim time on the W, on this seg, the WZ 111, everything else, is just so incredibly long that I understand why he was taking shots without aiming in all the way. But he could have got more damage out, maybe. Still, that was awesome. 1,200 damage blocked by armor. 12,000 would have been awesome, huh? And a bunch of spawning damage. That's probably actual spawning damage and not blowing tracks off vehicles. This is because our scout died in the first 30 seconds of the game, and so somebody else had to take over. A lot of premium rounds fired, but then again, to secure a victory and get 8,000 damage done, a few premium rounds are worth the cost. Thank you so much, Cheezix, for sending this in. It's a great game to watch. Thank you for watching, and hitting that like or subscribe button. I'll see you next time. It's ioEther out.